Welcome home to St. Anne's. We want you to know that you're welcome to join us at 10 a.m. on Sundays. Please be sure to hit subscribe to receive our sermons. We can't wait to meet you. Alrighty. Welcome to St. Anne's Online on our first Sunday of Christmas. So quick reminder, Christmas is a season. It starts on Christmas Day and it goes through Epiphany. So quick reminder to all the kids, it's still Christmas, so you might want to nudge your parents that gifts still come on Epiphany. So when the wise men show up to bring their gifts, oh, my dog just stole my mask. That's cool. You might get some more gifts. I don't know. Works that way in my house. So let's talk about our gospel today because it's John's birth story. And I know for Christmas we are really used to Luke's birth story, and that's the one that we're very, very accustomed to because it's cozy and we love it and it's sweet and it's nice. But John also has a birth story, and this is John's birth story. And it is all about the light coming into the world and the Christ. And remember, this is super, super important, and I know it's super complicated and kind of weird, but the Christ is eternal, like Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Okay, the Son or the Christ is eternal for all time. Jesus, as we know him, is a certain time and place. So Jesus is the Christ. The Christ is not always Jesus. So as John tells us, the Christ is eternal, is in the world and of the world and all those things and eternal. Now, remember, Jesus, as we talked about, Jesus is born and lives for a certain amount of time and then returns to God. So Jesus is the Christ. The Christ is not always Jesus. That's really, really important. And I know it's really, really weird and we don't think about it a lot, but it's important. Because in our birth story of John, we have the light, which is really about the Christ coming into the world. And the reason that this is so important is because no matter which story we're listening to, be it Luke in our sweet tale, or John in the light, and John is kind of complicated to read, and I get that, and doesn't fit quite so well on a Christmas card, but it's very important. So the important thing to get from all of these stories is this idea of God exploding, God bursting into our world in an unexpected way where we are not ready, and it's not the way that we think it ought to be. And that's so very, very important because you and I are control freaks. We love control. We like to know what's coming. We like to be able to plan for it. We like to control all the different scenarios that might happen. We like to plan. We get little planners. Funniest story of all time was using a pen in your planner or calendar for 2020. That was a real joke. Don't do that in 2021. Use pencil if you do feel like you need to plan for 2021. But if there's anything that I hope that we learn from today's gospel, and frankly from life in general, is that planning is stupid. Planning around God is ridiculous because we simply don't know. One of the greatest fallacies that we get sucked into as humans is control. This idea that we have power and control, and we control the world around us, and we can control God. We think that if we keep God in a tiny little space in a church where we visit once a week, maybe we can keep God in a box, away from anything else. And remember, the term holy really means separate. This idea that there's this thing and we want to contain it. We want to control it. And throughout time, humans have tried to control religion. We've tried to control each other. We've tried to control the world around us. And there's a dog with a mask under the altar. I can't control anything. The most important thing that you can get from this Christmas season is this. Give yourself the gift of not believing in control. You don't have it. I don't have it. The world, we as humans have no control. And you want to know what? That's a good thing. Because if you've seen what we do when we have power and control, or when we try to wield it, it's not a good thing. It's bad. And so it's important that today, on this Christmas morning, we are reminded that the true power, the true control, all of that stuff belongs to God. And thank God for that. So today, give yourself the gift of letting go. Let go. Let go of the sense that you have to control things, because it will make you go crazy. And their cruelty and the bad choices and all the things that happen when we are trying to control things, let go of them. We don't need it. If there is one thing that a brief study of history should teach you, is that we shouldn't control things. Humans aren't good at controlling things. Because here's the thing. Trying to control other humans is like nailing Jell-O to a tree. You think it's going to work, but it really just splatters everywhere. It makes a huge mess. Stop. We all need to stop. And I get it. I am a white middle-class female mom. I love to think that I control things. I love to plan and think that it's all going to work out just fine. It won't, and that's a good thing, because you want to know when God shows up? When we let go. When we know that we do not have control of this, then we are free to see God in our midst. We can't see God in our midst if we're Herod trying to control the future of our nation. We only get to see the Christ child when we are the shepherds at peace and listening to the angels. Let go. Let go, let go, let go. And if you need a quick reminder, I'm going to have you guys do the same thing that I have all my students do, or that I do sometimes, because we can feel the need for control in our bodies, can't we? We can feel that angst. We can feel all that rage and that need for power and control. We can feel it in our bodies. It takes over. All our muscles clench. So I want you to clench all your muscles. Clench, 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 clench. Oh, clench them so tight. And then let go. Because God is in our world. The Christ is among us. And a huge bang explosion. The light has come to be with us. Let go.
We want you to know that you're welcome to join us at 10 a.m. on Sundays. Please be sure to hit subscribe to receive our sermons. We can't wait to meet you.